Trattoria Bella, where the pasta is so good, even the mafia would trade their protection racket for it. Folks, get ready to embark on a culinary adventure that'll make your taste buds do the time teller. Trattoria Bella is the Italian restaurant that'll make you forget about pizza and pasta nightmares. Picture this. You walk into this cozy, rustic joint and immediately feel like you've been transported to an Italian grandma's kitchen. The aroma of garlic and basil hits your nose like a seductive siren call, promising a feast fit for a Roman emperor. Their Thursday night dinner special is a steal. For a measly $38 per person minimum too, you'll get an appetizer board that'll make you want to break into a spontaneous rendition of That's or More. Bruschetta, calamari, and mini meatballs. Oh mamma mia! But wait, there's more. You get to choose two pastas from their delectable selection. The rigatoni vodka salmon is like a symphony of flavors, with the richness of the vodka sauce perfectly complementing the flaky salmon. And let's not forget about the dessert board. It's like a culinary treasure hunt, with treats that'll make you dance the fandango. The service here is as charming as Sophia Loren. They'll remember your name, your kids' names, and even your dog's favorite kibble. And the atmosphere. It's like stepping into a romantic Italian film, complete with soft music and flickering candles. Their food is so authentic, it's like it was teleported straight from the Amalfi Coast. The Caesar salad is a masterpiece, with homemade dressing and giant chunks of parmesan that will make you question if you're in Pompeii or Rome. The lasagna is a lasagna that dreams are made of, with layers of perfection that will make you want to sing Un bel di Vedremo at the top of your lungs. So gather your amici, grab your nonna, and head over to Trattoria Bella for an Italian feast that will make even your taste buds cry mamma mia. Yellow Dog Cafe, where the food sizzles and the valet does a jig. Prepare yourself, folks, for a culinary adventure that will leave you howling with laughter and begging for more. Yellow Dog Cafe, the creme de la creme of Pompeii dining, has got it all: waterfront views that would make a postcard blush, a menu that reads like a symphony of flavors, and a valet team that will have you questioning whether they're part of a Broadway musical. First off, let's talk about the food. Oh boy, the food. The Moi entree. A masterpiece. So tender, it could give butter a run for its money. The lamb. Cooked to perfection, with a touch of drama as it arrives slightly chilled, like a prima ballerina posing for the crowd. But hey, who needs hot food when you've got desserts that will make your taste buds sing soprano? Now about that valet parking, it's like a comedy show disguised as a parking service. As you hand over your precious keys, prepare for a performance that would put Cirque du Soleil to shame. They may even juggle your car for a bit, just to spice things up. But fear not, your chariot will be parked with the utmost care, or at least that's what they claim. But let's not forget the service. The staff at Yellow Dog Cafe are like a well-rehearsed orchestra, each member playing their part with grace and precision. They'll anticipate your every whim, even if it's an extra helping of those addicting yellow dog cookies that magically appear on every plate. The ambience. Cozy and eclectic, with a touch of the eccentric. It's like dining in a museum of quirkidka, where you can almost hear the walls whispering tales of grandeur. And the prices. Well, they're a bit on the steep side, but hey, when you're eating at the hottest restaurant in town, you gotta pay the piper. So, folks, if you're looking for a night of culinary adventure, laughter, and a valet performance that will leave you in stitches, head on down to Yellow Dog Cafe. Just don't forget your wallet, or you might find yourself singing the blues. Hemingway's Tavern, the place where Ernest Hemingway would have binge drank and broken out into a salsa dance. Yo, foodies. Brace yourselves for a literary and culinary adventure like no other at Hemingway's Tavern. This place is a Cuban food paradise, a sanctuary for literary enthusiasts, and a happy hour haven for those who like their drinks strong and their ambiances buzzing. As you step inside, you'll be transported to a world of rum-soaked novels and Ernest Hemingway memorabilia. It's like stepping into a literary hurricane, with Hemingway's rugged mustache staring down at you from every corner. But don't be intimidated, my friend. The staff here are as warm as a tropical breeze, and they'll guide you through the menu with the confidence of a seasoned Hemingway aficionado. Let's talk about the food. Their Cuban sandwich is the holy grail of Cuban sandwiches. It's stacked with perfectly roasted pork, juicy ham, and Swiss cheese, all nestled between two slices of toasted Cuban bread. It's so good, it'll make you forget about that Hemingway novel you're trying to finish. And then there's the Key West Bowl. It's a symphony of mojo pulled pork, jasmine rice, and chimichurri sauce that will make your taste buds dance the Cuban mambo. The snapper Hemingway is also a must-try, with its flaky fish smothered in a sauce that would make Hemingway himself blush. But the real star of the show is their truffle fries. These aren't your average fries, my friends. They're like tiny golden nuggets of heaven, crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside, with just the right amount of truffle oil to make you weep with joy. And let's not forget the conch fritters. They're like little bites of ocean paradise, made with fresh conch meat and seasoned to perfection. They're so addictive, you'll be asking for a second order before you've even finished your first. Now, about those drinks. Their signature margarita is a masterpiece, with a perfect balance of tequila, triple sec, and sour mix. It's like a Hemingway short story in a glass, with just the right amount of punch to get you in the mood for some literary shenanigans. But the real surprise is their key lime martini. It's a graham cracker-rimmed masterpiece that will transport you to the sun-kissed beaches of Key West. It's creamy, tangy, and refreshing, and it will make you forget all your Hemingway-induced existential angst. Oh, and did I mention the live music? On weekends, they've got local bands playing everything from salsa to jazz. It's like stepping into a Cuban speakeasy, where the rum flows freely and the music sets your soul on fire. So, fellow foodies, if you're looking for a place that combines great food, literary vibes, and a party atmosphere, Hemingway's Tavern is your destination. Just remember to bring your Hemingway reading glasses and your dancing shoes, because you're in for a wild and unforgettable night. Holy burgers, Batman. The Batcave Gastro Pub packs a punch. Yo, fellow foodies and beer aficionados. Get ready to lose your cape and indulge in gastronomic bliss at the Batcave Gastro Pub in Palm Bay. This place is so unassuming, you might even drive past it like a bat out of Gotham, but trust me, it's a culinary sanctuary for both the hungry and the thirsty. First up, their gastro burgers are the bomb diggity. They're juicy, flavorful, and cooked to perfection, like something straight out of a comic book. The potato pearls, their signature crispy fries, are a game changer. They're like edible gold nuggets that will make you question why you've ever eaten regular fries before. But wait, there's more. The beer selection is so vast, it'll make your head spin like a batarang. From hazy IPAs to malty stouts, they've got it all. And don't even get me started on the cave pearls, or fried provolone. They're gooey, crispy, and will leave you wondering if you've entered the bat cave of mozzarella. Now, I know what you're thinking, Jerry. This place sounds like a bat cave for the overheated and understaffed. Well, let me tell you, the service was as efficient as Batman himself. Our waitress, Bridget, was like a ninja, navigating the chaos like a bat through the Gotham skyline. The kitchen staff deserves a standing ovation, too. They were cooking up burgers faster than the Flash could say, faster than a speeding burger. Sure, the place might be a little cozy, like the Batmobile crammed into a phone booth, but that just adds to its charm. Plus, the frenetic atmosphere will have you feeling like you're in the middle of a comic book battle between the Caped Crusader and the Joker. So, my fellow Batfolk, don't hesitate to don your finest bat ears and fly over to the Batcave Gastro Pub. You won't be disappointed, unless you're a penguin who prefers fish or a Two-Face who can't decide what to eat. But hey, even they might be tempted to give these gastro burgers a try. To the Batmobile. Let's eat, drink, and be merry at the Batcave Gastro Pub. Backwater, the pancake wrangling bonanza. Prepare yourself for a culinary adventure that'll leave your taste buds doing backflips and your cheeks aching from laughter. Backwater in Palm Bay is not just a restaurant, It's a gastronomic amusement park for foodies and fantastic folks alike. Picture this: you and your tribe gather around a sizzling black stone table, spatulas in hand, like surgeons preparing for a pancake transplant. Watch in awe as your masterpieces take shape, from smiley faces to abstract masterpieces worthy of a Jackson Pollock knockoff. The possibilities are as endless as your imagination or your child's ability to make a smiley face with peanut butter. But hold your horses there, partner. Backwater ain't no one-trick pony. Their breakfast and lunch menu is a symphony of southern charm and culinary wizardry. Their shrimp grits will have you questioning why you ever bothered with grits before. It's like a Mardi Gras party in your mouth, complete with juicy shrimp dancing on a creamy lagoon of cheese. Oh, and let's not forget the infamous fried green tomato BLT. It's like the classic BLT, but with a southern twist that makes you question why you ever ate tomatoes any other way. Trust me, once you go fried green, you never go back. Now, a quick word on the atmosphere. While the building may not sport the fanciest sign, maybe they're too busy grilling pancakes to care, the interior is a cozy Cajun paradise, like a swampy oasis where you can leave your worries behind. Just beware, it might be a tad toasty inside, so come prepared to sweat off your calories as you indulge. The service. Well, let's just say Cherokee M is your personal swamp guide, navigating the menu with the grace and precision of a Cajun riverboat captain. And if you're lucky, she might just serenade you with a rousing chorus of jambalaya. In the end, my fellow diners, Backwater is more than just a restaurant. It's a place where laughter, pancakes, and southern hospitality intertwine to create an unforgettable dining experience. So saddle up, grab your spatula, and get ready for a food-filled adventure that'll leave you with a belly full of memories and a grin from ear to ear. You'll hear me now. Holy cow, people. Prepare to have your taste buds serenaded by the culinary orchestra at the Shack Riverfront Restaurant Tiki Bar. This place is like the Grand Canyon of waterfront dining, with a view that'll make your jaw hit the floor. The menu is a veritable cornucopia of seafood, tacos, and everything in between. It's like an edible encyclopedia of deliciousness. And the crab legs, oh, the crab legs. I swear, I could smell them from the parking lot. They're like the Mona Lisa of crustaceans, except you can eat it. But let's talk about the service. Our server, Bobby, was the human embodiment of efficiency. He was like a ninja with a notepad, whisking away our requests before we even finished thinking them. And he had the charm of a stand-up comedian, which made waiting for our food feel like a night at the Improv. Now, the outdoor seating area, my friends. It's like a tropical oasis, with a tiki bar that looks like it was plucked straight from a Jimmy Buffett song. You can sip on a fruity concoction while listening to live music and watching dolphins frolic in the Indian River. It's like a vacation for your senses. And last but not least, the food. Oh, the food. The salmon was so tender, it melted in my mouth like a butter-infused dream. The sirloin skewers were cooked to perfection, with a hint of lemon that made my taste buds dance the Macarena. And the crumble cheesecake, well, let's just say that if God created desserts, this would be his crown jewel. In conclusion, the Shack Riverfront Restaurant Tiki Bar is a culinary paradise that will leave you begging for more. So come on down, bring your appetite, and prepare to have your socks blown off by the shack that has it all. Ahoy, mate-eyes. Gather round and listen close as I spill the beans about Ichabod's Dockside Bar Grill, the swashbuckling paradise where food and fun go hand in hand. Picture this: you're sitting in this cozy, waterfront joint, the gentle breeze whispering secrets through the outdoor tables. The crowd's a mix of landlubbers, sea dogs, and even some landlubbers who dress like sea dogs. It's like a pirate's party without the scurvy. Now, let's talk grub. Their fish dip is the treasure chest of all dips. Picture a pile of tuna salad that tastes like it's straight from the ocean, served with an army of pickled jalapenos, chopped onions, and tomatoes. It's like a symphony of flavors that'll make you sing like a mermaid. As for the chicken dinner, well, it was a bit of a cursed treasure. The broccoli was steamed with all the gusto of a wet noodle, and the chicken, dry as a desert island, and about as flavorful as a stale cracker. But hey, who needs taste when you have a view like this? I've been charged more for a microwaved hot dog with a bay view. Service. Alyssa, our server, was like a golden daroon. Fast, friendly, and she even gave us a complimentary appetizer, which is about as rare as finding buried treasure. So, to sum it up, if you're looking for a place that serves up treasure and treachery, Ichabod's Dockside Bar Grill is the perfect port. It's like a roller coaster ride of flavors, where the highs are sky high and the lows are, well, a bit dry. But hey, with a view like that, who needs perfection? 5 stars for the experience, 3 for the chicken. Ahoy! Henry's Cuban Cafe, where gas station grease becomes culinary gold. Prepare yourself for a gastronomic journey to a parallel universe, where fuel pumps and Cuban delights coexist in perfect harmony. Welcome to Henry's Cuban Cafe, the Chuck Norris of gas station cuisine. Let's start with their tamales. Imagine soft, fluffy pillows of corn dough smothered in the most flavorful pork you've ever tasted. It's like a marching band of pork flavors invading your taste buds, leaving them begging for more. I mean, I could have inhaled 5 of those babies right then and there. Now, let's talk about their Cubano sandwich. Crispy bread, tender meats that pork again, oh my. And just the right amount of melted cheese. It's like a Cuban symphony on your plate. Okay, maybe a Cuban mosh pit. Don't even get me started on the maduros. Picture sweet plantains, cooked to perfection, melting in your mouth like a tropical sunset. It's the edible equivalent of a warm, cozy blanket on a cold night. But why stop there? Henry's, bless their creative souls, has even ventured into the realm of Cuban burritos. Yes, you read that right. It's a marriage of Mexican and Cuban flavors so delicious, it should be illegal. It's like a fiesta in your mouth, complete with salsa, cilantro, and, of course, that irresistible pork. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the gas station location. I know what you're thinking, but gas stations and fine dining don't mix. And you're right. But Henry's is the exception that proves the rule. It's like a culinary David slaying the Goliath of mediocre gas station food. So there you have it, folks. Henry's Cuban Cafe, where the fuel for your car becomes the fuel for your body, and where gas station grease transcends into culinary gold. Don't believe me? Go check it out for yourself. Just be prepared to have your taste buds blown away, and your perceptions of gas station food forever altered. Morals Bar Grill Restaurant, where the food sings and the atmosphere serenades. Picture this, a restaurant so cozy, you'll feel like you've stepped into Cheers, but with a Dominican flair that'll make you want to salsa away your worries. Enter Morals Bar Grill Restaurant in Palm Bay, where the food is a symphony that will dance on your taste buds. I ordered their spicy grilled salmon a la plancha, and let me tell you, it was like a party in my mouth. The salmon was cooked to perfection, with a slight crisp on the outside and a succulent, flavorful interior. And those fried green plantains. They were like little crispy clouds of joy, escorting each bite of salmon to culinary heaven. But wait, there's more. They have these magical side sauces that are like the backup singers to your food, adding a burst of flavor with every dip. I almost wish I had an extra stomach just to try every sauce on the menu. The service was impeccable, like a well-choreographed ballet. Our server was attentive, friendly, and had a witty sense of humor that made us feel like we were dining with a comedian. And the atmosphere. It's like they took a slice of the Dominican Republic and plopped it right in Palm Bay. The decor is vibrant and colorful, with a touch of whimsy that'll make you smile. The music is lively, but not overpowering, providing the perfect backdrop for your dining experience. So, if you're looking for a restaurant that will satisfy both your taste buds and your funny bone, then Morals Bar Grill Restaurant is the place for you. Just be prepared to leave feeling stuffed, happy, and with a newfound appreciation for Dominican cuisine. And remember, folks, As the great Jerry Seinfeld once said, food is the best friend a person can have. And at Morals, your taste buds will find their best friend for life. Yo, check this out. I just ate at the Lazy Turtle in Palm Bay, and it was the bomb. First off, the food. Holy smokes, the grouper sandwiches were so fresh, they practically jumped off the plate and begged me to eat them. And the oysters. Let's just say I had to order 2 dozen, because 1 dozen wasn't enough to satisfy my insatiable craving. The cocktails were no joke either. They had this mango-infused margarita that tasted like a tropical vacation in a glass. And the desserts. Oh man, they were like a party in my mouth. Now, about that service, well, let's just say they're not called Lazy Turtle for nothing. We sat there for a good 25 minutes before we even got acknowledged. But hey, who needs service when you're drowning in delicious grouper and margaritas, right? Oh, and did I mention the view? You can watch dolphins and pelicans frolic in the water while you eat. It's like dining with a symphony of nature. Overall, the Lazy Turtle is a place where you go for the food, the drinks, and the view. Just don't expect a red carpet welcome. I mean, they're just turtles, after all. Slow and steady, that's their motto. So, next time you're in the mood for some epic seafood and a side of nature's show, head over to the Lazy Turtle. Just be prepared to bring a book to pass the time while you wait for your food. Or maybe some earplugs for those chatty turtles. Alright, buckle in folks, cause we're about to dive into the Broken Barrel Tavern, the place where the food's smoking, the staff's got sauce, and the ambience is as charming as a rusty nail. First off, let's talk about the setting. From the outside, this joint looks like a relic from theirs, but step inside and it's like entering a cozy barn. The place is massive, with enough seating to host a raucous family reunion and a keg stand competition. The menu's like a culinary adventure, with everything from burgers that could put Shaq to shame to wings that'll make you cluck with delight. But don't make the same mistake I did and order the pulled rib on Monday. It was so mushy, it made my mashed potatoes look like a bag of rocks. Now, let's give the star of the show some props, the wings. Oh my, these babies were crispy on the outside, tender on the inside, and coated in a secret sauce that'll make your taste buds dance the tango. Even if you're the kind of person who only eats chicken nuggets, these wings will convert you. And while we're dishing out compliments, let's raise a glass to the staff. Abby, our server, was as sweet as honey and more efficient than a traffic cop on Red Bull. She even managed to keep her cool when I accidentally knocked over my Moscow Mule and made a splash zone on the floor that would put SeaWorld to shame. Overall, the Broken Barrel Tavern is like that quirky uncle you love to visit. It's not the finest dining experience you'll ever have, but it's got charm, character, and wings that'll make you forget your diet. Just steer clear of the pulled rib on Mondays, and you'll be golden. Step right up, folks. Welcome to Drew's Brews and Grill, the epicenter of gastro insanity. Prepare yourself for a culinary adventure that's as unpredictable as a roller coaster ride, with more barking dogs. Nestled amidst the urban jungle, this establishment boasts an impressive lack of parking, so be ready to do laps like a NASCAR driver. Once you're inside, brace yourself for a cacophony of canine choirs as every table hosts a loyal four-legged companion. But don't worry, the servers are expert doggy smoochers, so they'll come away unscathed until they serve you. Speaking of food, let's dive right into them burger. It's like something Bob the Builder could whip up after a few sips of motor oil. Okay, my husband moaned, nothing special, greasy as all get out. Well, at least his onion rings were hot and crunchy. Hooray for small victories. My chicken nachos were equally underwhelming. Less than 3 Oz. Of chicken, the reviewer cried. Stale chips. But hey, let's focus on the positives. 50 of the chips were covered, which is a solid B in the world of restaurant nachos. Now, on to the beer. The sweet nectar that flows from their inconsistent taps. Beware, foam lovers. Some of those taps are like party balloons, just bursting with sudsy goodness. But don't despair, you can always ask the friendly bartender, Brandy, for a sample. Brandy, what's this mystery brew? You'll inquire. Oh, just a little something I brewed up in my bathtub this morning, she'll reply with a twinkle in her eye. And the Peister assistants, their confusing receipt system. 7 tax. Try 8.5. Cash discount. Nope, just a sneaky way to charge you more for using plastic. It's like they're playing hide and seek with your wallet. But hey, don't let the mishaps dim your spirits. Drew's Brews and Grill is a magical place where anything can and probably will happen. So grab a drink, cuddle a furry friend, and brace yourself for a culinary adventure that's sure to leave you howling with laughter. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for a culinary odyssey that will leave your taste buds begging for more. Welcome to Ocean 302 Bar Grill, where they've perfected the art of turning farm-to-table dining into an unforgettable experience. Imagine this, a place where you can chow down on the freshest local delicacies, sip on exquisite wines, and soak in the warm, beachy vibes. Ocean 302 is like walking into a seafood paradise, my friends. They've got you covered from head to fin with their mouth-watering menu. I'm talking about Faroe Island salmon, flown in fresh from the frigid North Atlantic. It's like eating a piece of Neptune's crown, seasoned with the whispers of the ocean itself. And don't even get me started on their Brussels sprout dish. It's like they've hired a symphony orchestra to serenade your taste buds. But what really sets Ocean 302 apart is their unwavering commitment to quality. From the friendly staff who'll greet you with smiles brighter than the Florida's sun, to the kitchen manager who delivers your food with the precision of a surgeon, every aspect of your dining experience is choreographed to perfection. And let's not forget the ambience, folks. It's like dining in a cozy coastal cottage, with high-top tables perfect for happy hour shenanigans and a classy dining area where you can celebrate life's little victories. Plus, they've even got a pizza oven, so you can catch the game while indulging in a slice of pizza straight from foodie heaven. Now, let me tell you about the pizza. It's not just any pizza, it's a work of art. The crust is crispy, the sauce is tangy, and the toppings are piled on like a treasure chest of flavors. You'll swear you've wandered into an Italian trattoria, but with the added bonus of being able to watch your favorite team score a touchdown. So, if you're looking for a culinary adventure that will make you forget all your worldly woes, head on down to Ocean 302 Bar Grill. It's the kind of place where you'll walk in a skeptic and leave a devoted disciple of the fine dining gods. Just be warned, your taste buds may never be the same again. Holy moly, Jersey Brothers Diner is the culinary equivalent of a comedy show. Step into this diner and prepare for a laugh-out-loud experience. The food is so good, it'll make you want to stand up and give a standing ovation. Imagine pancakes that taste like a lemon party in your mouth. No artificial flavors here, folks. They use real lemons, like the kind that grows on trees. And the Benedict. Well, let's just say it's like having the Pope bless your breakfast. But brace yourself for Barbara R., the waitress who will make you wish you were her child. She's the kind of lady who'll tuck you in at night and tell you bedtime stories about the best Taylor ham sandwiches in town. And let me tell you, that Taylor ham is like eating a crispy porcine cloud. Now, about that Philly cheesesteak, it's the perfect love triangle between meat, cheese, and toppings. The fries. They're like the Michael Jordan of potatoes, soaring above the competition. And if you're feeling adventurous, try the veal francese. It's so light and fluffy, you'll think you're in a heavenly dream. The chicken parmigiana is equally divine, with a breading that's like a crispy hug. But the Peister resistance is the tiramisu. It's served in a jar. I mean, come on, who doesn't love dessert in a jar? It's like a culinary edible joke that's both funny and delicious. So, if you're in the mood for a good laugh and some seriously good eats, Jersey Brothers Diner is calling your name. Just don't forget to bring your funny bone, because this place is a comedy club on a plate. Step right up, folks. Gather round for the most absurd dining experience of your life at a soccer sushi ramen bento bubble tea extravaganza in Palm Bay. Picture this: you zip over from home, expecting a speedy takeout in a mere 30 minutes. But alas, like a magician pulling rabbits out of a hat, they vanish the concept of time and keep you waiting in your car for an hour and 15 minutes. It's like they discovered a portal to a dimension where time slows to a crawl. But they say, all's well that ends well, right? Not so fast. Your food arrives, cold as an Arctic glacier, a far cry from the piping hot masterpiece you had imagined. You take a bite, and it's like chewing on an ice cube wearing a sushi disguise. Now, let's talk about service. It was like a game of hide and seek, with the waiter playing the part of the elusive hider. They cared so much about your experience that they never bothered to come check on your cold meal or ask if you were enjoying your time in their time-bending establishment. But hey, they have one redeeming quality. When my wife pointed out that her food was slightly overcooked, they were so shocked that they offered to remove it from the bill. It's like they were saying, "You caught us red-handed with our burnt offerings. Here, have it on us." So, buckle up, folks, for a culinary adventure that will make you question if you're in a restaurant or a comedy club. A soccer sushi ramen bento bubble tea extravaganza, where time stands still, food turns to ice, and service hides behind a curtain. Come for the food, stay for the laughs. Lily's Mediterranean Fresh Grill, where the food is as divine as the Greek pantheon. Step into Lily's, a culinary sanctuary where the aromas of the Mediterranean dance in the air like a chorus of angels. The menus. They're not handed to you on a silver platter, they greet you on the counter, like a beacon of gastronomical enlightenment. The staff, oh the staff. As friendly and efficient as a swarm of bees preparing for a nectar harvest. They sense your hunger pangs like a bloodhound tracking a scent, and before you can even whisper "Zeus, save me from starvation," your order is being whisked away to the culinary gods. The lamb gyro, my fellow mortals, is a culinary masterpiece that would make Hercules himself weep with joy. The meat is so tender, it could melt on your tongue like a snowflake on a summer's day. The fatach salad, with its vibrant colors and crunchy textures, is a delightful symphony of flavors that will leave you craving more. And the falafel. Oh, sweet Zeus, the falafel. I swear on the river Styx, it's as if Aphrodite herself breathed life into these crispy golden orbs. They're served with a heavenly array of hummus, pickled peppers, and radishes, creating a gastronomical experience that will transport you to the shores of Mount Olympus. The lamb bowl, my friends, is the stuff of legends. The spicy gyro is a culinary adventure that will challenge your taste buds and leave you wondering how mere mortals could concoct such a symphony of flavors. And then, there's the dessert. Oh, the dessert. The semolina cake, with its delicate crumb and ethereal cream topping, is a culinary masterpiece that would make Zeus himself bow in reverence. The breadcrumb cake, with its nostalgic flavors, is a testament to the culinary genius of Lily's grandmother. So, my fellow foodies, heed my call. Gather your friends and family, don your finest togas, and prepare to embark on a culinary journey that will forever etch Lily's Mediterranean Fresh Grill into the annals of your Epicurean adventures. Just be sure to leave offerings of baklava and honey at the gates, for the gods of good food will be delighted by your devotion. All right. Listen up, laughter-starved citizens. Get ready for a review that'll make your taste buds do a backflip and your funny bone go into overdrive. Another Broken Egg Cafe in Palm Bay, ladies and gentlemen, is the breakfast haven we've all been craving like a plate of pancakes at 3 a.m. The honey waffle with fruit was so perfectly sweetened, I swear it danced the can on my tongue. And the chilaquiles slice. It was a plate liquor, so tasty you'd debate whether to order seconds or just go lick the plate clean. The service. Oh, it was like having a personal comedy show with your meal. Our waitress, Beatrice P., was as knowledgeable as a culinary encyclopedia and as friendly as a puppy with a party hat. She even suggested bonnets, which were so fluffy and warm, I couldn't resist doing a little bonnet boogie in my seat. The ambience. Pristine, my friend. Like a freshly scrubbed operating room, but with the smell of maple syrup instead of disinfectant. And the icing on the cake. The complimentary bonnets they serve are like little golden nuggets that make your day instantly brighter. Now, I know what you're thinking, but hey, every restaurant has good and bad days, right? Nope. Not another broken egg cafe. According to a reliable source, they'd get 20 stars if they could. So gather your brunch buddies, grab a table, and prepare for a culinary experience that will leave you with a smile on your face and a contented belly that's ready for a victory nap. Another broken egg cafe, where breakfast is a laughing matter, and a full belly is the punchline. Prepare yourself for a culinary voyage to the hallowed shores of the Old Fish House Bar Grill, a culinary hideaway where the food's so good it'll make you reconsider your diet. Imagine strolling into this charming establishment, like Indiana Jones venturing into a hidden temple, only instead of ancient artifacts, you'll discover culinary treasures that will dance on your taste buds like salsa on a hot summer day. Their redfish tacos are a symphony of flavors, succulent fish enveloped in a warm embrace of homemade pico de gallo and guacamole that will transport you to a fiesta in your mouth. And let's not forget the fisherman's platter, a veritable ocean of crispy delights, mai, oysters, and shrimp, all harmoniously coated and fried to a golden perfection. The service is impeccable, with Ben the waiter taking the role of a culinary tour guide. His encyclopedic knowledge of the menu will have you ordering dishes like a professional food critic, and his attentiveness is as warm as a summer breeze, leaving you feeling like a VIP at an underwater party. But be warned, this restaurant is so good, it's like a siren call to hungry souls. Prepare to find yourself returning again and again, drawn by the irresistible allure of their culinary creations. So gather your buccaneers, set sail for the Old Fish House Bar Grill, and embark on a gastronomic adventure that will leave your taste buds longing for more, a culinary odyssey that will redefine your dining experiences. Anchor's Eye, mate eyes. Melbourne's seafood station in Palm Bay has hauled in a grand cache of gastronomic treasures that'll leave your taste buds dancing a maritime jig. Picture this, landlubbers, smiling scalwards tending to your every whim, serving up a feast fit for a pirate king. The food, oh, the food. It's like the seven seas collided on your plate, with every bite a nautical symphony. The shrimp, plump and juicy, dance upon your tongue like mermaids in the moonlight. The crab legs, colossal crustacean cannons, offer succulent treasures that'll make your inner Davy Jones go wild. And the lobster tail, well, it's the Moby Dick of seafood, a majestic whale of flavor that'll send harpoons of delight through your heart. Now, some scurvy dogs have complained of a wee bit of melted butter. Aye, it's true, me hearties, but let's be honest, who wants to sail the high seas of seafood without a buttery breeze? It's the ocean's gold, mates. As for the service, it's faster than a seagull on Red Bull. And the ambience, well, it's like dining in a humble fishing shack, but with a touch of Key West charm. No fancy frills or gilded anchors, just good old seafaring grub. And for those wee laddies and lasses, the food may not be a swashbuckling, but hey, it's still a feast for landlubbers. So hoist the sails, gather your crew, and set your course for Melbourne's seafood station. You'll be leaving with bellies full, spirits high, and a treasure map to the tastiest seafood in the seven seas.